I just got paid $500 for one video, and I want to share with you 3 key things that led me, a 45-year-old mom of 2 who had no idea user-generated content even existed 17 months ago. I want to share with you 3 key things that led me from discovering UGC and starting from gifted collaboration to where I charge and ask brands to pay me $5 and upwards for one video with confidence. And remember, I look like mess today. I am not saying this to brag. Most of the time, I actually don't think that I have anything to brag about. I am sharing this to inspire you because I know there's a lot of brand new creators that have recently started to follow me. I know there's a lot of moms, older moms like me in their 40s who are thinking, is this even for me? Could this work for me? Would I ever be able to charge decent money for my content? Would even brands pay me for my content? So I'm saying that to inspire you, to tell you why this can happen for you too. So the number one thing is the realization that you need to master the skills of how to make converting paid media what matters. It's not how pretty your content is. It's not how aesthetic your stuff is. It's not even about like testimonials and focusing on reviews and stuff like that. It's about mastering the true skills and the elements of paid media ads and understanding why content converts, what those pieces are, and learning about them and learning them. Because it doesn't matter what you think. You're not going to win with faceless content. You're not going to win with aesthetics only and organic content, because that is something that doesn't bring brands money. It's something they definitely need, but it doesn't bring them money. You need to master paid media ads and how to make converting content that directly translates for money in the pockets of the brand. Number 2, getting analytics from the content, the paid media content that you make for brands is the most crucial thing that you will get. It's not even the money that you get paid, it's the analytics. Because having one solid case study, which is basically the data showing that the content that you made has made money for the brand and in what scales and how it performed and all of that. One solid case study can literally take a creator from gifted collaboration to a monthly retainer worth of thousands of dollars. So if you are new, do whatever you can to master the skills of making converting paid media ads, and then do whatever you can to get the analytics from the brands that you do work with. Even if that means offering extra content for free in exchange for those analytics. Having proof that the content that you create brings money into brands' pockets is something that will give you the confidence to talk to the brands in a way that will empower you to ask for $500-600 per video. Because before I had those analytics, I would have never dared to ask. Just do whatever you can to get those analytics. It's the number one important thing that you need to focus on as a new creator. And 3, work on building relationships with the brands that you work with, specifically with the people that are your contact. Those marketing directors, those creative strategists, the peeps that you are talking to on the email when you get hired for a job. Go the extra mile, get them something extra. There is always a way where you can build a relationship, because those relationships is what's going to take you from one-off deals into monthly retainers. And trust me when I say the monthly retainers is what's going to bring a piece into your life as a creator, because we've all been there on that roller coaster of hunting for work, having too much work, no work, hunting for work, too much work, and it's not fun. You want to get those monthly retainers. And I will end this with, when you have some analytics, or even when you have some kind of data, it could be something that you have done in the past that you can translate into the data that shows the brand that you know how to make converting content and how you're going to bring money into their pocket. It could be an organic piece of content from one of your accounts that did extremely well, despite having nothing to do with UGC. It could be you making a piece of content that has gotten some traction. Maybe you worked with a brand that had kind of a dead social media account, and all of their reels or all of their TikToks, you know, had 50 views and one comment from their friend. And you made a piece of content that maybe got, I don't know, 500 views and a bunch of comments. You don't always have to use the exact numbers. You can translate it into, well, I worked with a brand who went from having a completely dead account to getting a bunch of comments and likes and views on my first video that I made for them. You can always take something that you have accomplished in the past, no matter how small it was, and you can translate it into confidence that you can then communicate to the brand who you're trying to approach to work with. I'll give you an example. I have a pretty dead Instagram account, but I posted one video once that was funny, and it somehow got traction, and I think I got 5 million views on it or something like that, something crazy, right? Because it was both funny and a little controversial. And you bet that I was using that as my case study, even though it had nothing to do with UGC, and I wasn't specifically talking about what the video was about. I was simply communicating my ability to create viral content. All I'm saying is be open-minded about the work that you have done before, no matter how small it was, and learn how to communicate it in a confident way. Learn how to translate it into skills as a creator, and how you can bring those skills to the table to help the brand win.